Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. All right, team, we're back.
And Zisa
Um.
has actually joined us in druid dog form over on
Oh.
Rob's channel. Yeah,
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Zisa's with us, but she's
Zisa
not
has.
very
Wait. Oh. Zisa has joined us.
adorable.
Zisa. No.
He's like, that is not my name.
Zisa. Zisa. No, not gonna work. Uh. She's
Almost.
preoccupied.
We tried, chat. We
Yeah,
tried.
we
He's
tried.
like, you've been cheating on me with some other dog. Who is he?
Okay, cool. So the night goes by uneventfully.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. The night does pass uneventfully.
Does some
And
poor random drunkard fall on my fucking caltrops?
yeah, yeah, actually, you're like somebody like swearing and like stomping off in another direction in the night, but no major conflicts. You wake up in the morning, everyone refreshed and
Feeling like P. Diddy?
Mhm.
Mm.
Ready for
sure,
war.
sure. Um, yeah, you wake up. Do you stay like how long do you stay in your safe house? Do you leave immediately or what does that look like?
Um,
Not staying in one
so,
place for long should
yeah, I
be.
tell the party, here's the situation. Um, I think that anyone that's had official dealings with the councilman should be avoided. So, the city guard, the other council people, I think we need to venture in a more discreet direction. I'm I've in the past had dealings with a fellow thieving brother who runs the guild here in town. One of the guilds. There is more than one. Um, and I think we should seek him out for help in getting us to a boat and onto the water. If we want to do that, we can either attempt to travel through town to find him or through the sewer. Either one will get us to his hideout. One will be obviously more discreet than the other.
Or
But the sewer will take
or
us.
infested with bugs.
Yeah. So the sewer would be faster and more discreet, but possibly infested with bugs.
I'd rather chance our I'd rather chance it on the surface, I say, disgusted in myself for not wanting to go underground at the first opportunity, and I feel disgusting as I say those words.
I look at her and I'm like, can see that that's probably not something she'd love to say. So I do point out, well, it is full of shit down there, so I understand why you would want to go down there. To
Yes.
try to make her feel better ish, kind of.
Yes. She just kind of looks
Um,
off in the distance.
so I mentioned that if we're not gonna go that way, we should try to be like as inconspicuous as possible. So if we've got like hoods or just something that Zisa may want to change into something one of us can carry, since she does obviously attract a bunch of fucking attention.
Yeah, she
Um,
does.
and then Lizard may want to wear like a hood or something, so that we can like not look so like we're trying to be sneaky, but just try to like blend in with the crowds more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Zisa turns into like a squirrel or something.
Okay. I pick her up and put her in like one of my many pockets or something.
She like curls up and puts her tail over her head and continues to be sad about everything being so shitty.
Fair. Um. All right. Well, does that mean we're probably not gonna take the sewers then?
Probably not. I think going on the surface is the best way to go.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know why we're not just getting on a boat, but that's fine, I guess.
Well, it seems like the official ways to be getting on a boat are now corrupted, so we need to try to find a less official way to get to the boat, which is what we're going to try to do now.
Fine.
We could just steal a boat.
Look, I know you're
But we
just
need
hungry,
enough
and
people
that's
to
why you're
man it,
moody right
though.
now.
And are we really going to become pirates? Because I'm okay with this.
Seaboard, we're coming for your gig.
Seaborn, hi, sus.
Look out, Seaborn.
Snatching Sailor
Totally
Weaves.
clip that, somebody.
No, I mean, I'm assuming if we get a smaller boat that doesn't require lots of people, I can get some of my friends to just come with us. And I'll probably have to pay some of them, but not all of them. We'll see.
I mean, that's fine. I can help. Like we have a lot
We don't
of
need a
stuff.
we don't need a huge boat. We just need a boat to get across, one that's just big enough to get across. That doesn't require lots of people.
Gotta get to the temple. Gotta get to the temple.
So I tell them to stand back against the wall. I stealth. Let me roll that. Let me swap us to roll 20. And do you want to put us back on the world map, maybe?
Yes. I was
Um,
just thinking that.
and
Somebody wants to play in my room.
sorry about it.
No,
You mess up our plans, we mess up your plans. It's a whole thing.
No,
players destroy everything you love.
but think of how much loot he has on him. Can we please?
We're gonna
Live. I know. Living.
let's
Living.
I know he's super fat. He probably has so many treats to eat.
There's a whole literal room of treasure. It's Prointh. It's the biggest. I don't know. Where are all their mages? Have they fled to go protect other parts?
let's
They're
Give
probably
me a
attacking the
history check.
temple.
Give me a history check, Luther.
Yeah, history of the
But it was-
surface. Something Calithra totally paid attention to in school.
I did find it odd that they didn't have a palace wizard.
You don't know nothing about.
Oh my god.
I did not
Can-
care for that subject at
You're
all.
like, did they even ever know how to do magic?
Can I
No,
roll
did
something
they
for
ever
that?
evolve? Nah.
Is that real?
Can I roll something that may not be history or anything like that? Because I also found it really odd that when I asked that where the palace wizard was, that they said they didn't have one. Like, you're the capital of the fucking land and you don't have a palace wizard? Like, what the fuck?
So you don't need to roll history because you've been living in a human town for some time. Humans gave up on magic a while ago, like a long generation ago.
So maybe I don't say wizard, but they usually have some sort of like sage or like scholar
I mean, they
person.
might have like some sort of like palace priest.
No, remember
But
at the
they don't
beginning of the
actually have
campaign,
magical-
it was explained that humans lost magic because of all the shit that was going on with the shit. Yeah, no, but
Humans
humans lost magic
a
over
lot.
generations
The
ago,
shit with
but
the
they don't
shit.
have like another race here with them. There's no elven wizard because there must still be at least one, and this is the capital, and there is none. But I don't know shit about shit,
Okay.
so whatever. I don't know. I paid
So
attention on my problem. Whatever. Let's get on a boat.
Yeah, I stealth, and I open the cellar door and just kind of look around.
Yeah, so it's like it's early morning. Yes.
Sure.
So it's fairly early. There's like a passed out drunk sitting in the alley. He's like you can see that he like your caltrops are displaced, and it looks like he tripped and fell there and just like passed out and went there. You can see guards patrolling, and you can distantly hear like the town crier shouting something. Do you stop to listen?
Yes.
Sure.
He's yelling news about a vicious assault on the High Councilman in the night. And if you see any people that meet the following description, please report to your local guard station, etc., etc.
Goodbye.
What's the
We'll see you later.
description?
Us.
A large golden dragon.
He didn't technically see Zisa and Alizarin attack him though, or me for that matter.
No, but he hates all of us
No,
because we
basically,
figured out his secret. So he's throwing us all under the bus.
He knows your party. But the drow does feature the most help. It's like dark-skinned elven woman with white hair may be seen in the company of
Okay.
a elven man, etc., etc.
And that's when I take the opportunity to use my disguise self spell. And I'm now a human something. Average looking human.
Well, that's all good and fine, but it's not going to help Alizarin.
I'm like tucking my tail into my pants. There's like a lot of tail in my.
What is your arcane trickster thing again?
A what?
Does that only apply to you, or can you put it on someone else?
For my disguise self, it's
No,
self.
your arcane trickster from your
Oh.
from your
Blessing of the trickster? No,
yeah that no, I don't know why I said arcane trickster. Yeah, blessing of the trickster.
Yeah, I guess an advantage on stealth checks. I'd rather just use pass without trace though and get out of here because it's a domain spell. Yeah,
But I just didn't know if you'd want to use a spell or because I don't think that uses one of your spell slots, the trickster thing. And if I can just stealth normally and you're already disguised, the only person we need to hide is Alizarin.
Okay, but if we get caught, we're screwed. But okay, all right, we'll rock.
I mean, if shit
way.
gets dicey, then you can just cast pass without trace, and we'll fucking dip away. But
let's ninja out of here. They just Clithra's on edge because they literally just described her in great detail, and she's kind of easy and sticks out like a sore thumb, so she's okay with going a little extra heavy on the pepper to GTFO.
So I'm stealth normally. She's disguised. Zisa is a squirrel, and Alizarin has advantage on her stealth.
Yeah, Alizarin, give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Please roll well. Yes.
Yes, you have an 18. It's pretty stealthy.
All right. So before we leave, mention that I'm going to purposefully. It may take us a little longer, but I'm going to have us avoid the main streets on purpose. So it's not going to be the quickest way to get where we need to go, but it's going to be the safest way to avoid any sort of patrolling and whatnot, or as much of it as possible. I'm going to have Whitney stealth as well, which I can roll for. And have her fly above us and be like constantly like she's like the sight from above to be like there's a patrol 2 blocks on the left, don't go that way, that kind of thing basically, to guide us to where we need to go.
All right. Roll survival with advantage for routing your way through the city.
All of us?
No, just I assume Rob's leading the way since.
I'm gonna let him escort me. That's it.
Am I rolling survival with Whitney or with me?
With you.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna use inspiration for this because I have a -1 wisdom.
That's why I did so well in my history roll.
Well, still a 15 without it, but.
So yeah, you guys make your way through the city. There's a couple of times where Lorian like puts a hand across and bars you from passing or like turning a corner as guards walk by. There's a couple of close calls, but you manage to make it to your destination without being detected.
Sweet. So basically what it is so I lead us to an outhouse.
What? Gross.
But when you open the door, there's no actual toilet. Or like hole in the ground basically is what it would actually be. The floor is just normal like plank boards. But I pull them up and then there's like a drop down. So I mention everybody to that it's only like a 3-foot drop to just jump down and stay low. and a lizard, you might have to crawl.
Can
No,
Zisa
you're not. You're
fit
not abnormally
through
tall, are
this
you?
hole?
Huh?
Zeus is a squirrel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a squirrel. So I let them go. Actually, I tell the lizard to go first.
Okay.
And then motion for Clifford to go in.
I'm jump. Hopefully not breaking.
So then I go down and place the boards back behind me. And tell everybody to go forward. It's going to open into a larger room in about 20 feet or so.
I just had a nice bath and we're in an outhouse and underground. No, I wanted to be clean for one day. Okay. One day, not covered in filth.
When we have a chance to rest, I can actually clean you if you want. I can just repeatedly cast Prestidigitation. It cleans 1 square foot of material every time I cast it. So, yeah.
Just clean where I'm going to walk. No, I'm kidding. I'm fine. She's just sad that the luxuries in life are gone and she has to go back to being rugged.
So we get to the end of the crawl space, and it opens into this larger room. It's not a room that's normally lit. There's no light. It's more like a kind of a basement situation. I feel along the edge of the wall for a torch, which is usually to the right, and I light it. I tell everybody to hang here for a second, and I go into the next few rooms to where I know where like the main like card playing room and shit is, like the main like lobby area where people are like fucking cussing at each other and throwing dice and that kind of shit. And I notice in the corner the guy that I'm looking for, and I'm like, "Yo, Jackson."
And he would look up from his beer, I guess, and look at you, and he would say, Lorian, long time no see. What brings you back around these parts, especially when a shithole this place has become?
Yeah, what the fuck did y'all do? What y'all just let this place fall into like all kinds of fucking chaos?
He scowls and he says, look, we had, you know us, we had a network. We had agreements with other cities, but something's gone wrong in Whitebridge, and ever since then it's been, well, things have been going to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, I was actually heading that way a few days back and heard that shit was going pretty sour there.
I wouldn't go that way if I were you.
Well, that's why we're here. I decided to come here instead. I knew I could seek y'all out for some help. Needing to get on a boat.
I see. Well, that you're crossing the channel then?
That's where boats go.
Yeah, hell, I don't know what's going on these days. Look,
You
Lorian.
have information on Whitebridge, I say, interrupting the conversation in true Calithro
I
fashion.
love how she just fucking follows me when I tell her to stay back.
No.
Probably.
Yeah. And that's right, you told me to stay back. Never mind. I can't get in on
Did
this
you
guy.
follow me? I mean, if you followed me, you did. I wouldn't say that it wouldn't be
I
something
would have
she'd
allowed
do.
you to take the lead on this, but I definitely have things to say. But I can't because I'm not there. And that's how role-playing works.
So he takes another long pull of his beer and he says, a boat. It might be that I could get one of those for you.
And I've also got several companions with me as well that need assistance with passage.
Oh, of course, multiple. Well, if you can get on the boat and make it out of here and make it past Whitebridge, I don't know, they've been attacking other boats recently. I reckon that will work.
Would you not want to come with us to ride out the... Huh?
He snorts. He says, look, this town's my home. This is where I know how to steal. This is where I know how to work the people.
This town's gone to shit and there's nothing left to steal.
He heaves another long sigh. He says, look, that's a monumental decision, leaving. You roll me persuade if you want him to come with you.
Sure. Let's see. 15.
He looks around and he says, things aren't going to shit. Look, I'll think about it. Let me focus on getting you this boat first before I see if I want to get on it.
All right, that sounds good. Let me.
Got any kind of cash to ease the way?
I will certainly make good on that. You know I will.
His bribes ain't cheap.
Who were you planning on bribing?
I was gonna shop around to some different captains, see which one of them would be willing to take an unauthorized trip with unauthorized passengers.
How much would I know a normal ferry cost would be?
So a normal ferry is like a routine trip. It's probably something on the order of like 3 silver to a gold, depending on your accommodations for the trip. But with things at White Bridge all screwed up and Prowenth having problems too, the price is probably significantly increased.
Okay. I pull out one of the smaller pouches of money that I have, because it's not like I have one gigantic pouch full of all of my money. And count out the 10 gold that I know is in it, and hand it to him and tell him to make this work. And when we get to the other side of the channel,
How much gold do you give him total?
well, you said it's normally like 3 silver.
Yeah.
I gave him 10 gold.
How many people are you trying to bring?
Me and 2 others.
10 gold for 3 people in this kind of situation. I'll see what I can do. You might be sleeping in the cargo bay, though.
As long as I get across the channel, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, all right. Give me a day to work on this. Let me see what I can scrounge up.
I do have a contact on the other side that if you do come with me, I can get you some more of that.
Like I said, I'll think about it. It's a big step, all right? It's
All right.
just I feel like we're rats leaving a sinking ship ever since Whitebridge went under. Thieves haven't been as thick as the saying would like you to believe.
Well, you and me, we've got history, so I know you'll have my back.
Same right. So,
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go bring in my companions and introduce them to the guys. So,
yeah, so, and Alizarin is wearing a hood? Question mark?
Yeah. I think we can say that Cluther's old robe dress thing had a hood.
so I
Yeah,
go back. I go back to
everything of mine is cloaked, so I can be.
I go back to get them, and like under my breath, really quietly, I tell Alizarin A to put that away because she's got a silver necklace with a huge amethyst on it. Unless you want them to take it from you, you need to put it away. And then I also tell her to not bring out the crone at any point either.
Oh, you crazy?
Exactly. In Clither, you don't have anything shiny, so don't worry about it.
I literally am the opposite of shiny.
Okay, so I bring. How long does your disguise last? I ask.
That is an excellent question, and one that I definitely know the answer to in my spell doodly doo. It's me trying to trail off words until
Sorry, that was cute.
1 hour.
Okay, I suggest you just drop that now instead of surprising them with it later.
Okay, I become myself.
In this
I know
bar,
you like
right?
me better in this form anyways, I say, winking at you and then turning around in a huff.
Elorian looks surprised. And then as she's like walking off, I'm like, yeah, I do.
He kind of squints at Clithra retreating back, and he's like, "Yeah, you keep some strange company, friend."
Oh, did he come? Well, he didn't come with me, did he?
Oh wait, sorry, I
Yeah, we.
lost track of something.
That's no problem. Yeah, so she turns back. We have this weird little banter, and then I lead them into the room.
Oh, okay. Which room is this? Question mark.
The room where all the guys are playing cards and everything. I had went back to
Oh,
like the
yeah,
room
yeah,
that
yeah.
they
Oh,
were
they're
in.
playing cards? Let's
Yeah.
play some dice, I say, bringing out, and I...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is a chaos game. I am all for this. We're playing games? Let's play games.
Yeah, you would notice that some of the people playing cards are like giving you weird looks, Calithra.
That's all I used to do in the Underdark is play games, and so I sit down and try and...
So we walk into the room. I introduce them. I'm like, guys, this is Alizarin and Calithra. Alizarin and Calithra, this is the guys. I don't even like go into name by name by name.
Hi guys.
Over there in the corner is my brother Jackson. I say brother, like not actually obviously blood brother because we're different races, but
Wow,
um,
cool.
yeah, we got into some shit when we were younger, and he's always had my back and vice versa. He's gonna take care of us.
And I introduce myself in typical Calithra fashion. I am Calithra of House Choslin of the ruling council of the matron mothers of Inyanalore. These...
Well, my name's Jackson. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Ma'am. Anna Lorian, you got some fancy birds in here.
I am no one's servant.
What? He's talking about Whitney, right?
I thought he said
Oh.
guards.
I thought you said birds.
No,
I
thought
said
you
birds.
guards. I thought you
Birds.
said guards.
Oh, okay.
What? What did you just call me? I am no servant to Alorian.
Yeah, I
doesn't
mentioned to
happen.
him. Yeah, in my travels, I've learned a new trick or two, and I snap my fingers and make her disappear.
He's taken aback, and he's like, huh. That must be some of that elf shit.
Yeah, well,
As opposed to human shit, which is what?
Oh, well, that's the normal stuff, right? You know, you go in, you pick the lock, you take the thing, none of this fancy fireworks.
yeah. What can you do? It's in the blood.
I'm rolling dice and playing games now.
I make space for myself, like on a bench somewhere, and just start playing my dulcimer.
Yeah, so I tell. Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Play the guys some music. They'll like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to...
Just hanging out, waiting for your contact to get back with you about a boat.
Basically, I mean, I'm telling them that we're good here. I'm low key, like keeping an eye out for insects.
I am trying to win as much money as possible off these poor chumps.
Yeah, you see a stray bug or two, nowhere near the concentration of the palace, but you see a couple of bugs here or there.
I kill them when I see them.
Okay, nobody seems to really take any notice of that or think that's weird.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I'm
just
not like picking him up and being like, "Damn you, motherfucker! I crush you!" No, it's like,
I crush you.
I will crush you like insect.
"I will crush you like insect." No, it's not like that.
Yeah, so I think all is well for a long time until you hear, probably shortly after lunch, you hear a bang, bang, bang on the door. And
Okay.
people start scrambling.
Uh-oh.
Do they have
Scrambling?
any weapons or armor that they can provision with us during this time? Like, they're your buddies, and we were supposed to get hooked up at the palace, and we fucked up on that, so... Just saying. Lauren, use your bro code there to get us some stuff?
Well, I mean, we'd have to retcon that before there was a knock on the door.
Yeah. Butts.
So that's up to Naja if she lets us do that.
Butts.
You would have had some time to like try and scrounge up some provisions.
I would have been more interested in the gambling, though, so that's probably...
I stole so much food from those people, it's like not even... a problem.
Yes.
Okay.
My clothes are full of food.
Between
You're gonna
killing
be like punching someone and a muffin is just
Yeah.
like
so between killing the
food fight
bugs,
in a whole new way. Like
while Alizarin was playing the music and Calithra was trying to cheat a cheater, um, I'm like, yo, Miko, where's the what y'all have left in the storeroom?
Nico kind of looks at you and is like, why? What do you need?
Well, the last place we were at, we had to leave pretty quick, and
As you do.
as you do, and we had to leave some gear behind. Um, Nothing fancy, just you know, wanted to take a look through whatever there's extra of.
Yeah, so he takes you to like the stash. You're able to get you're able to find most common things. Like you're not gonna find a full suit of armor.
Right.
Like the heavy armor. You could find like some chain or not chain, sorry, leather pieces. Daggers are really common. There's a couple swords. Just like really basic stuff.
that's all I really need because I don't even have anything basic. I lost my
Yeah, no.
sword to the
Is it
goat.
all regular leather or is there any studded leather?
There's some studded, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna take the
I,
studded leather
you're
then.
not there. Calm down.
Please,
I
please
got
give me the
you.
loot. I need it.
I
I
got
need
you.
a sword most of all. Just give me a sword.
I got you. So
Give me a sword.
so I mentioned, all right, well, I don't think we'll need much. And I grab a. What kind of swords are they?
Short or long. They have it looks
Okay.
the long ones look like they once belonged to the city guard and
Okay.
were acquired somehow mysteriously.
Of the types of swords, the only ones that are there are short swords and long swords.
What other types are you looking for?
Well, there's also like usually there's scimitars or rapiers or anything that.
There would be like one rapier. So sorry. There would be one rapier. It would probably look like it's some sort of family heirloom. That has fallen into these guild hands. Scimitars, there's no scimitars. There's short
Okay.
swords, long swords, rapier.
So I take a short sword and a rapier and I leave my two scimitars in their place that I have. And then I also take one set of the studded leather and a wooden shield.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like an
Um,
equitable trade to them.
when I get back to the room, um, I wait for Calithra to be done with her hand of cards and motion for her to follow me.
I go with him. And begrudgingly torn from the table. Which did I win anything?
Roll 2d6. Let's see.
Oh, nice. 2d6? Wait, don't roll it yet, Let me bring up Roll20. Okay.
Okay. Slash roll.
This is a big moment for Calithra.
Praise Loth. Glory to the Queen of Spiders.
Nice.
It's not bad.
9 copper.
Alright. Your
Ah!
opponents are pros.
Oh, shit.
Pros.
Did I
Damn.
lose,
Actually,
did I lose
don't you
anybody?
have like a gambling set?
Yes, I do.
We should roll that instead.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know what that
You
does.
should be able to just click on it if it's a tool.
Yeah, but I don't know if it does anything.
I would have to find that in the information thing. Thank you, Roll20. Gambling kit. No results found.
I'm not sure if it's in the SRD.
Gambling set. This item encompasses a wide range of game pieces, including dice and decks of cards for games such as Blah. A few common examples appear on the tooltip, but other kinds of gaming sets. If you're proficient with a gaming set, you can add your proficiency bonus to ability checks you make to play a game with that set. Each type of gaming set requires a separate proficiency. So is it like cards or dice or If
It
it's what you're
wouldn't.
proficient in, you can add your proficiency to your 9, I assume is how it would go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would
And
want to have charisma, but that would be games of cards. But I have dice, so that probably doesn't help me at all in that situation.
Yeah.
but if
Yeah.
you
You're.
still
Can I add like deception? Damn.
Don't you have
well,
your like luck or whatever?
Oh yeah, I'm reset, but do I want to waste that on gambling? Of course I do. Of
well,
course
it's
I
not
do.
okay.
Is that fair? Can I
Does luck
roll luck?
work for that?
It's all rolls.
I know. Thought luck was only for ability and skill checks, but I didn't know if
I
it was
mean,
for like.
tossing dice is like literally a game of chance. So I
Yeah,
feel
you
I
might. You
think.
might.
Yeah. I
I'm
think it's
probably just
just.
gonna. I'm probably just gonna get a worse roll. 11, nine's pretty
You're
good.
about to get geared the fuck out, so just let it
Yeah, you know
go.
what? I'm gonna let it go.
geared
I'm
the
gonna let it
fuck
go.
yeah.
I'm gonna let it go. I don't know if I can.
um. Huh?
I just said okie dokie. So
Okay.
what's
So
up?
I bring Calithra back um to the room that we came in through so that it's just her and I. I
Mhm.
give her the wooden shield, which yes, you're proficient in. I give her the rapier, which yes, you're proficient in.
I
Um,
don't use shields though. It's
yes, you
not my
do.
character.
Well,
Meh,
you're
he
gonna use
doesn't
one because
like
you keep getting
them.
knocked the fuck out. So if you need a Lorian to talk you into using a fucking shield, then
Uh,
Oh my
fine.
god.
Fine.
you need
I
that. And
am the
Lorian, look, and
chosen.
Lorian,
I am the chosen of Loth. I need no shield. My faith is my shield.
You poor squishy baby.
I
Oh,
like, I like look at her dead in the eye, and I'm like, you need to stay alive.
I take the shield.
We need you to stay alive.
hmm.
You don't. Hmm. She turns unable to deal with the thought process that leads to and
So
stares at her shield.
I gave her the shield and the rapier and a new set of studded leather armor that
That
doesn't
means
have a -1.
I have to. Well, that's gonna bring my AC class up to 14, right? Yeah, I have to. I have to figure all that out. That's
We'll
gonna be
figure that out. But anyway,
yeah.
so I mentioned that as a thank you, you should probably leave your old studded leather in the armory. That's kind of how things work around here. If you take something, you leave something.
I'm okay with that because I wasn't gonna trudge around disgusting armor anyways,
Right,
and making
as
it
I
look like an
figured.
act of kindness is totally okay
Um,
with me.
or if you would prefer, you can give it to me and I'll go dispose of it in the room. Either way, if you don't want to dig with it.
Uh,
Um, so if you want to go ahead and change, I look at her
yeah,
and I just stand there.
you pervert.
Calithra does not care about that.
Yeah, you're totally
Hello.
cool.
It's true. Modesty is not something that is in the Underdark, so she gets to get changes because it's no big deal to her.
And I mean, Elori doesn't like fucking sit there and stare at you. He's just like in the
No,
room, like
he helps me get dressed into my armor like a good servant. Obviously,
maybe with some of the straps, but that's about it.
yeah. No, you
Um,
help me. You're my squire.
so I follow her back into the main room. I take her old armor, and go
What's a Lorian's charisma?
14.
You all right. You all right.
Um, do I need to make a sleight of hand check for helping you put your armor on?
I don't think so. Try it, and I will
Wow.
bite off every single one of your fingers.
Do you need
So
to like make a check for your like actual motive or?
so I put the old armor in the storeroom, and I also well, that's pretty much it. I put the old armor in the storeroom.
Okay.
So I need to take the scimitars off my sheet.
Yeah, make sure you
But I'll do
update
that.
your weapons and armor to reflect that.
Yeah. Um, and I guess once we've resettled, after a while, we hear a knock at the door.
Sure. Yep. You open it and it is what was that man's name? goodness, I can't remember. I keep thinking the Terran guy. No, he's a human. But it's the guy that you sent to go find a boat for you.
Jackson?
Jackson, thank you.
Okay.
I was like, yeah. So the Terran comes back and starts talking. No, it's Jackson. He kind of looks you up down. And he's like, "Oh, you got new digs, I see."
Yeah. Took some stuff, left some stuff. You know how it goes.
That's all fair. So look, here's what I can do. I found a captain that'll take all 3 of you, but the price is gonna be 6 gold.
Okay.
How outrageous, I say.
Well, I gave you 10.
All right. Oh, that's a finder's fee. I'm not paying that guy. Come on now.
The 10 was the finder's fee.
Yeah.
The 10 was supposed to get us on the boat, us being us and you.
He kind of gives you the side eye.
If you come with me, I will give you the other 6 when we get across the channel.
Oh. All right.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, buddy.
Is it possible I could cast Charm Person on him just to get him to agree to get on the boat? Because once he's on the boat, he kind of doesn't have a choice. We can.
I have that ability as well.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, the captain's a little unusual, but you'd have to be to sail past White Bridge.
Did you ask if? Did you make up your mind if you're coming?
He sighs and he says,
You know there's nothing left here for you.
yeah, I know. Fuck it. I'll come with you, but be careful of that captain. I couldn't find anyone willing to brave the channel with White Bridge ships out on the waters that wasn't a complete nutcase. So that's the drawback.
So basically, you're saying that we're getting on a ship full of bandits and hooligans.
So I look at him. I'm like, oh, Jackson, are you talking about old Willie One Eye?
Might could be. Why, you got bad blood with him?
No, but you're right. He's fucking crazy.
Who's gonna
That's
say
what I can find on short notice. Take or leave it.
Jess? You?
All right.
No? Okay, no, nobody's picking up what's being put down.
No,
okay, please.
So, I ask him if he's going to. I ask him if he's going to ask
I
any of the
can
guys.
feel my face turning red with how hard I'm smiling right now. I'm sorry.
Have y'all never heard of Old Willie One Eye?
Because I'm a child.
So I ask him if he's gonna see if any of the guys want to come with us, since there's nothing left here really for any of us.
You guys are what? Fleeing the country, resettling on the other side of the channel? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I mean, there's cities over there that, they don't have to deal with all this mess.
I always did want to see the ladies in Dwagoro. I heard it's special.
They are quite exotic.
Speaking of other cities, how fares the rest of your land? I say unable to find the common word for, world.
Shakes his head. He says, we weren't, this human kingdom or this human nation wasn't prepared for whatever this is. People are disappearing. People are acting very out of character. Cities under siege by peasants. It's dangerous times.
This makes no sense.
Sounds
we
like-
have to find the drown.
Sounds like a good time to find a city with more gold in it.
That's one way of looking at it. Look, I'll come with you as far as Portsmouth. No guarantees after that.
That's fair. What about the fellas? They're gonna leave them behind, or they coming?
I'll check with them and see how many I can get to leave. There's some that think they can still turn this around, but I don't know.
You and I both know that's not gonna work.
Indeed, we do, friend. So meet me at the dock later this afternoon. I'll bring as many of my buddies as I can make come.
Sounds good.
All right, it's good to hear from you again, Lorian. We thought you were dead.
I was once or twice, but that's how things work. You come this close, you know?
Yeah, I do know. As you know, I never nearly died by any magical nonsense, but whatever's going on right now has the potential.
Well, that's why we're getting the fuck out of here.
Amen to that. So he would give you the name of a ship, a boat. It's probably something like
What's the name of Willie's ship?
it's probably got some fanciful name like One Man's Folly,
Okay.
captained by One-Eyed Willie.
I'm not allowed to talk for the rest of this campaign.
And yeah, when you come to his ship, he kind of looks you up and down, and he's like, "Can you sail?"
We can make it work.
Look, I'm the judge of what's making it work here. Can you do it or not?
I've helped man a crew before.
All right, well, he like hawks a big like wad of like tobacco spit and spits it off to the side.
Gross.
But if you can talk some of our brothers into joining us, that shouldn't be a problem.
I'm already taking a chance letting one thief on my ship, let alone a whole gaggle of them.
Are we talking to One-Eyed Willie?
Sorry, were you talking to Jackson?
Yeah, we're still there, right?
Sorry. Jackson also spits tobacco. It's fine.
It's alright, only 7 minutes to go.
How deep is this water that we're approaching? Because Calithra, I don't think, has ever seen deep water.
The bay. So Prewood sits on a bay. If you look at the world map, you can see that it opens out into the ocean via this channel. Sorry. Look at this.
Oh, and there's a doodle of a tree all the way down there. What the heck? What is that doing there? Who put that there?
Where? Oh.
Underneath, way down
Lord.
underneath the map, there is a
When did that
doodle
even
of like
happen?
a tree.
That's
I think
funny.
that's when like the Dryad's tree was wrecked and somebody like drew it.
Now I know we can sneak hidden messages to each other down there.
But yeah, it's a really huge body of water. It's bigger than the lagoon. The
Right.
waves are bigger because it connects to the ocean.
Okay, well, she just kind of stands taking that all in, I guess.
Alright, well, I asked Jackson to have a beer with me before we set out
He does
to
that.
go meet, Willie One-Eye.
One eye, one horn. Fine and purple people eater.
And I guess we are okay to cut out on everybody just chilling before we go meet.
Yeah, let's get
Our
Zisa back
captain?
before we like
Yeah.
try to leave on a boat.
Low key, I at some point go walk back to the room that we came in and take Zisa out, by the way.
Mhm.
Because her shapeshifting only lasts for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I don't want her to shapeshift into a dragon while she's in my fucking pocket.
Hi.
And so I just tell her to hang out here until we're ready to leave, basically. So she's just like
Okay.
hanging out in the room by herself.
She nods and she has like sad little squirrel tears on her.
I summon Whitney again, by the way, to keep her company.
Aw. Like Whitney would like put her wing around Squirrel Zisa, who's like got her face in her little like clawed hands. And it's just like everybody's dying and been affected by bugs. Why is
All
it
right.
like-
Okay.
Oh.
We're gonna get across the water. Maybe.
No combat this time, but not from lack of trying on my
It's
part.
true.
I was like, "Hey guys, I got you a present," and you were like, "Nope, peace."
Yeah. Calithra was all about it. She was about to fucking throw down, and then she got fucking almost one shot.
No, and then the multi-attacks started happening,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad that I did not cast Hold Person and have it not work, because I'd be
You'd be
I'd be
dead.
so dead.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that sleep spell was questionable. I was like, lol.
Yeah, the 22 hit points thing.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I was under the impression that guards would come, but apparently that whole place is completely manipulated and screwed. So
Could be compromised. I don't know.
totally compromised.
you don't know. You have no idea.
But I'm gonna be a drow pirate, much like another infamous drow who spent some time on the seas and pirating, and that makes me feel really cool.
Yeah, getting through the port authorities that are looking for you is going to be a task.
Yeah.
It's totally gonna be fine. All we have to do is get on the ship, right? So we'll just kill everybody until we're on the ship and then leave.
I mean, my buddies are gonna help us get across the water.
Just kill everybody.
I have a plan that I'm not gonna divulge because I don't want Naja to fuck it up. But
Okay. Okay.
I have a plan though.
Low key and before like fucking Kraken. Don't mess with me. Don't know what's in the water.
Why did you have to ask her how deep the water is? God damn it!
And suddenly 2d6 Nessies show up. They each owe you $3.50.
Stop.
All right, okay, team. That's gonna do it for us for this evening. Time for shout-outs from everybody so that people can head to bed or go play Overwatch. Because it's always one of those two.
True.
Yeah. I am Rob, at Ishtar Wins on Twitter. If y'all want to follow me, you can follow me at Ishtar Wins on Twitter. I forgot to mention, we have all of our past episodes on YouTube, which is youtube.com/Misscliks. You can watch this episode on Friday when it goes up, plus all of our past episodes, plus all the episodes for every other show on Misscliks channel, because we're an awesome channel and we have lots of different shows every, the different days of the week. We forgot last week, but maybe if Naja has enough energy, she'll make a Reddit thread. So if you have any questions or comments for us about the show or our characters or the campaign or Naja's tricksy secrets and things like that, you can go to Misscliks subreddit. Link is down below. You can go scroll down below for the links to everything. And that is me. Thanks for watching, guys.
Jeff?
Well, as always, thank you so much for joining us. Tell your friends. I fucking love this game. I love these people, and it's even more fun when I know I'm entertaining you guys. So thanks for showing up. I might do a creative stream this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know because I've
You've said it. Now you have to do it. You've said it.
never
Put
in
it on
my
the internet.
life done like my own stream before, so I have no clue how to do it. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. I got this jacket, this cheap fake leather jacket on Amazon.
In before you're turning it into something Star Wars.
Yes.
Yay.
Right? It kind of looks like the Pofin resistance jacket, and I'm gonna be painting I'll do Sildon and Arabesh and put a rebel symbol on it or something. It'll be cool.
That's
Nice.
so cool.
So that's a fun thing that I'm gonna be doing anyway, so I'm gonna try to stream it. So follow my Twitter or my Twitch account to check that out. Yeah, that's me. Thanks to everyone who bought a shirt too. It's really cool.
Yeah, 110%. Thanks to everybody that got a shirt. We really hope. I'm wearing one now. They're actually really fucking soft.
Yeah, they're nice.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by the material.
No kidding. Like the
Yay,
Teespring shirts.
Teespring.
Yeah, they're really fucking soft. They feel really nice. And then also, if Jess does end up streaming, I'm sure she'll tell me so that I can host her on Misscliks.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Was just on all of the things that I have access to, depending on the time. Because I'm sure a certain pink-haired wizard would not object. Yeah.
I have no idea why I'm yawning. I've only been awake for 3 hours. It's because y'all
Right?
are yawning. It's you
Okay.
guys. You're okay.
Chat.
I wake up like I do graveyard shift for streaming. By the way, I'm streaming after the show. Give me about 15 minutes to eat. Come hang out, and I'm gonna be playing some Heroes of the Storm. But yeah, I wake up late in the day, and these guys are all yawning because they're like, "We're ready to go to bed," and I'm starting to yawn. It's that pack mentality. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Cowhead and
I'm
Toaster,
not tired.
y'all are is it Cowhead?
Yes, Cowhead.
Cowhead and Toaster, y'all are both fired. Your job is to make sure Tia is awake at least 30 minutes before stream.
I literally looked at my thing and was like, I have 5 minutes to wake up and roll over and turn on my computer, and I was still late. I was late to get to Dungeons and Dragons. From there to here, friends. I want you to know.
She doesn't even have to stand up. She could crawl from her bed to her chair.
The struggle.
I live a really hard life. Yes, and I full-time stream here on Twitch, and I would totally upsell myself on this channel, but that seems really rude. So come to my channel, and I'll tell you all the great things about me and why I'm awesome and why I love being a part of this community.
There you go.
And
Naja, what are you about? Who are you?
So I'm like Snorlax this week. I'm like real tired.
Yeah.
I apologize for being off my game stream. I am
No.
busy. But
I feel like it went in a direction that you may not have been like planning for anyway.
I mean, you guys keep running away from my shit, but it's okay. It's
Because
fine.
all of your shit has multi-attack.
I'm sorry, my friends were half dead.
I want to fight it. I
I
want
do.
to kill it.
Yeah.
I want to kill it.
So, yeah.
I mean, you guys could be level 5 forever. Whatever.
That's the point I'm getting. Well, I have
Maybe
this
he
new
materializes
fancy
on our boat, and we have a boat fight.
No, please don't let us all drown to death. Don't do. Why would you say that? No boat fights.
Because
but yeah.
It'll be okay because One-Eyed Willie's boat has 10
D&D
ballistas on
Seaboard
it.
will come and rescue us. Like, it'll be fine.
That would be awesome.
Fine, but if you want sneak peeks into what's going on behind the scenes for the show, such as it is, I stream on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. Pacific, usually playing Overwatch and talking prophecy and other tabletop business. I might actually put a Kraken in the water. Maybe not, because I mentioned it. Probably something worse. We'll see.
Something worse that ate the Kraken that was in the water.
Yeah, like the sailors are like, man, there used to be this giant squid out here, but nobody's seen it for weeks.
Don't let Willie let us down.
There's like a 5-foot diameter
That's
sucker.
my last one.
There's
for the day.
the 5-foot diameter sucker that just like floats by on the top of the water.
Yeah,
that
there's just,
used
like,
to
this
belong
dead
to.
tentacle. You're like, is that a dead whale? And it's just like part of a tentacle. You're like, what the fuck? I'm already getting ideas for what's wrong in the water. But if you want to hear me ramble about it, you should come by my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TristRay, or follow me on Twitter at Trist_BHI. I am going to be doing some work at PAX West this year, so if you're at PAX West, come say hi. And I'm speaking on some panels at TwitchCon, and if you're at TwitchCon, you should definitely say hi.
Who else is on your TwitchCon panels, Naja?
Okay, look. This is not fair because I got 3. One of them has Avison on it and some other people that are in podcasting that I don't really know, but I will get to know. One of them is with Inspector Beans, Adam Coble, and I want to say JP's graphics guy. They literally always call him that, so I'm not sure what his name is on that. But that one's about
Isn't
the
that
kind of
Zook?
work that goes into
Zook
streaming.
does his graphics, doesn't he? Zook? Never mind.
He's like out overlay guy.
Yeah. Anyway, not important.
Oh yeah, that guy. That guy did this logo. I don't think there are many people that work on roleplay. Let's just put it at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I have my GMing panel, which contains me, Adam Coble, Stephen Lumpkin, Chris Perkins, that's his name,
Yes,
and Matthew Mercer.
which
Cool.
is so cool.
Nice.
And
Those are
we're
all
gonna
such
talk
great
about-
people.
I can't wait to see you guys at TwitchCon. I'm gonna hug you so hard.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the party. T-Pain is at the party.
What? I can't believe they got T-Pain. Like,
He's
why?
a streamer.
I know, and he's so
as soon as
good.
they
He's
were like-
actually worth watching. Like, he doesn't
As
just
soon
sit
as
there
they
and do
announced that
nothing.
he had a stream, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna play Twitch.
Like, mind blown. I have to follow him
The only
now.
thing that can happen. Other than that, this week I'm like way behind on everything. I need to catch up on role play. I need to catch up on my Korean dramas because I missed an episode today because I was in meetings all day at work, and I'm just like busy AF, and people keep trying to take me to dinner, and I'm like, I have work to do. I'm busy. Can't you just send me some money? Stop trying to take me places.
Just order the food and send it to my house.
Right? Can you like Grubhub me like some sushi and we'll just call it even? So yeah,
It's the thought
it's
that
been, like,
matters.
really weird and busy and cranky this weekend, but I'm told that I'm
And it was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday yesterday.
Thank you.
Love you.
Can we get happy birthday for Nanja chat?
Oh snaps.
Y'all can do it.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, that's why people keep trying to drag me around to dinner and stuff, and I'm like, I really don't have time. I'm so sorry. I will be alive hopefully every other day this year if you just want to celebrate me randomly. But yeah, I also made a Reddit thread, posting it in chat again. Please go say things.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for me. Watch the VODs of Masks. If you have not seen Masks,
Oh, yeah.
go watch Masks because it was amazing.
I was able to watch the first 2 hours live, but I need to catch up on the second 2 on YouTube. It was pretty awesome.
It was awesome. There's reptiloids and it's amazing.
Yeah, when he opened with a giant T-Rex with fucking lasers or something, I was like, okay,
Okay.
Like-
Perfect show.
come on,
It's a
Adam.
teenager superhero comic book RPG. Of course, there's a T-Rex with lasers on it.
Like, Jesus Christ. Please start the show with the bar, like, up here already. It was awesome. It was awesome. Okay, guys. I think that's going to do it for us for this evening, then. For Misscliks stuff, I believe, keep an eye out on Twitter. Table Flippin' is trying to make sure that they get together this Friday. So I believe keep an eye out for that. So if you want to hang out with Gilly and Ogre and Gabe, I think they're going to have a guest too. Keep an eye out on Twitter for Table Flippin' this Friday. And that's going to do it for us, guys. You can catch us here every Wednesday, 6 o'clock Pacific, whether it's all 5 of us or not. We make it work. Comas, magic dreams.
I
We
come
ma-
up with something.
We
just
make it
wanna
work.
be here for you guys, you know?
Yeah, we just want to be here for you guys. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us and tuning in. And I think all 5 of us will be here next Wednesday, I believe. So we will see y'all then. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and y'all stay awesome. Everybody
Bye.
wave.
Bye.
Bye.
And watch all the Bell Sprout